Let's face it, eating right is a popular New Year's resolution, but we're talking about a different kind of dieting this morning. Joining me is Regan Reed with Closets by Design, here to tell us about the closet diet. Oh, I'm hoping you motivate me to get real busy this weekend, Regan.
I'm hoping I can, absolutely.
Okay, now you're telling us to put the old on hold. What do you mean by that?
Absolutely. This is one of the best tricks ever. So you take a bin in your closet, put all the things you haven't worn in a while into that bin, and mark it with a date. Let's say 6 months from now.
Okay.
6 months from now, you revisit this bin, and everything that you haven't already pulled out of the bin to reuse needs to just be donated to charity. It helps you purge the closet so well. While you're going through your stuff to put it in the bin, another great thing is this gives you opportunity to find any of your stained or damaged items and get those out of the closet to free up that space.
Because how many times do we go through there and you're just thinking, oh, no way am I wearing that. No, 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 no. Well, then when does it go? I mean, you just got to make it happen. Okay, you say 1 in, 1 out. That sounds simple enough. What does that mean?
Yes. So anytime you purchase a new article of clothing, pick a similar article of clothing and ditch it. If you want to up the ante for this and make it a little bit more challenging, something you can do is every time you purchase a new item of clothing, go ahead and put 2 out.
And look how neatly all of these shoes and everything are on these cabinets, and you've got bags. What do you suggest with that?
With bags?
Yeah, and shoes like this. I mean, it just looks so nice.
Anytime you designate certain space for an item, it's going to create a much more organized appearance. And so if you have just shoe shelves and you know that all you can put on there is shoes, then it's going to create a much more organized area in your closet.
What about over your head? Is it time to look up and think up for a minute?
Absolutely. One of the most underused spaces in our closet is the places above the units. If you have a builder grade unit, you typically just have one rod and a shelf on top, and you lose a lot of space on top of that. But the way you can maximize it is by using small bins, so you can stack t-shirts, extra socks, scarves, things like that in there. But the best way to maximize it is actually to build to the ceiling and install pull-down rods, so you can store all of your seasonal items, your coats, and things that you don't need all that often, but you don't want to get rid of.
Yeah, just switch out the seasons, and then you have more space where you can actually get between those clothes and actually pick something out.
For sure.
Okay, how can being really organized end up saving us money? Because that sounds great. That's another big resolution for people, is to save, but it's hard to do that sometimes.
So anytime that you can't find an item in your disorganized closet, you wind up going out and purchasing or replacing that item. We spend over $2 billion a year replacing the items that you already have you just can't find. So it can really cut cost if you just organize the closet. And
I mean, just something so simple can make such a difference. And then look how well you have jewelry. I mean, it would be so easy to go in and find your jewelry and not be taken for a set of earrings if it was this simple.
Yes.
So what do you suggest with that?
I love our jewelry trays. We also offer a lined drawer. Just having the contrast of your jewelry on a dark background can really help you find what you're looking for, and it prevents you sort of sticking it into like a junk drawer or a little dish where it's going to tarnish really easily. So you want to protect it inside of a drawer.
Great tips. Just sticking around for the 9 o'clock because we have a lot more to talk about.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to learn more.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.